morning, everybody. It's your boy D Mac. Let's talk. So, we've got a report to come out that is saying that Americans are gonna take a pay cut, and it's because of Joe Biden. They're saying that we have a 5.4% inflation increase, which should have been expected. I mean, look. All of this stimulus money, where do you think that's coming from? That's fiat money. And what fiat money is money that has absolutely nothing backing it. I've discussed this before. So these stimulus checks that went out to the people, what happens is it's fiat money. It doesn't have oil backing it. It doesn't have any other valuable resource backing it, giving it any value. So it was just paper. It was the equivalent of monopoly money. And they passed all of this money out to the American people to re-stimulate the economy. But at the same time, that fiat money is going to cause inflation because it had no value. And so something is going to have to make up that value. And so they're going to have to raise prices of things in order for them to recoup that money for those stimulus checks that they sent out to the people, because that money was absolutely worthless. And though we was putting it back in rotation and trying to stimulate the economy with all of this useless money, it made made prices of things go up. They're going to have to recoup that money some way, somehow. They're going to have to recoup the value of that money, because what it does, it goes out in rotation, but it's not going to yield any value, or it's not going to stimulate our economy because it held no value. So this is something that we have to take into consideration when we blame Joe Biden for taxes and for things rising. All of this started before Joe Biden's administration. Let's get this clear, because you always want to blame things on the new guy coming in when it's a residual of what took place before he even got here. Joe Biden didn't start sending out stimulus checks. Stimulus checks was coming out during the Trump administration. And so a lot of these things that y'all are blaming on Joe Biden is just the end result of what was done during the Trump administration. Come on, let's get your mind together, people. Let's really look and see what's going on. These people are sitting here telling us these lies, and there's going to be so many millions of people who are going to latch on to that talking point, and they're going to spread that lie all across the country and cause more division between the people, because they don't understand what fiat money is, and they don't understand how money circulates throughout our system. Okay, we knew that there was going to be a raise in stuff in the stores because of the stimulus checks that was going out. And if you didn't know that, you should have known that. So now we're in a place where, yeah, the stuff is going up in the stores. I noticed at the dollar store, where things I usually could get for 99 cents, now it's $1.25, because they got to make up that stimulus money. So when you get this next stimulus check, yeah, everybody was all happy about getting stimulus checks and making their stimulus check jokes and out there flossing and stunting and doing it big. But now that it's time to pay that money back, like I always said, I said from the very beginning, you're going to have to pay that money back. They're going to get that stimulus money back from us some way, somehow. And now that they're getting this stimulus money back through raising taxes, now everybody is so mad, and everybody's blaming it on Joe Biden as if he did something wrong. No, I'm going to speak like this. When Joe Biden does something right, I'll acknowledge it. When he does something wrong, I'll acknowledge it. If you look at my past videos, you'll see that. But this isn't on Joe Biden. This is on America as a whole. We accepted those stimulus checks. We wanted them. We pushed for it. And now we got it. But you don't want the end result of those checks. Yeah, we're going to have to pay some extra taxes now in order for our economy to even out. Because like I said before, there was nothing that was, there's nothing backing that stimulus money, which was fiat money. So let's get it together. You want the stimulus package, you got to take what comes with the stimulus package. And what comes with the stimulus package? raising taxes, having to pay that money back. What you thought it was just going to be free money and the government wasn't going to get it back from you? See, that's the ignorance that we have in our minds, and we need to get a better understanding of money. We need to get a better understanding of the Federal Reserve and what's really going on in our country with the economy. Because it's going to always bring about confusion and anger when you don't understand something and people just put out a narrative for you to latch on to. That's what's happening. These ignorant people who don't understand what money is, how money works, they latch on to these talking points to push a certain narrative out to the people, because everybody needs a scapegoat, and I guess they're trying to make Joe Biden that scapegoat for the taxes being raised, even though we accepted these stimulus checks and we knew what was going to come along with it. Yo, this is your boy D-Mac. Stay informed so that you don't get caught up in these talking points and stuff that these people are using, because it's very toxic. This is your boy D-Mac. You know what I say. Sticks and stones can break your bones, but the word can always heal you. I'm out.